All right, everybody, take two. Let's see if we can make it to El Paso tonight, because it didn't happen yesterday, but we're going to try it. It's about 2 hours again. We're going to try to make this happen. I have more work to do, but I did start it already. Just I got to finish it by tomorrow night. So we're going to try to do this and go from where we left off in the Arrow 3 before. Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to try to get to El Paso. I've had the sim running for a while. It's still loading scenery, but we're hoping that everything will work tonight. We're about a half hour out, 20 minutes out. Had a CTD last night, but we're going to try it. Arrow 3 to El Paso. Join us, shall you? Alright, I'm going to get right on the road here because I want to make sure I have time for all this. And kind of shocked that it did a CTD yesterday, but we'll go with it. So anyways, let's look at the tablet. Let's get the heck out of Phoenix and get moving here. That's our map for tonight. Direct route, 9,500 feet out to El Paso. Okay, and I need the checklist, so let's do that. Arrow 3. Okay, pretend the pre-flight is done, so we're going to be under the start menu. See, track, back, lock, avionics are off. Avionics are off, there you go. Autopilot is off, AC is off, prop high RPM, that's where it's usually left, at least from what I saw in the real world. Throttle slight, make sure the fuel is full. Always leave full, unless you can't because of weight. Now we have extra time. Brakes are set. Parking brakes on as well. Alright, master alternator on. That's not working. So, oh, there's an update available. Let me restart SPAD after this update then, sorry. It's like, why isn't it working? It'll only take like a second here, so. Alright, restarting SPAD. Here we go. I don't think anyone's on for control here. Look at Volanta while we're waiting. There are some storms around El Paso last time I checked, so we're gonna have to be careful. It looked VFR though. So we're gonna try it, but it's, yeah, you can see it's right there. And Sky Vector was saying that it was scattered or something. Where do my windows go? I guess I closed them by accident. Give me a second. Get Sky Vector on here. Give me a second. Sky Vector. It says currently at El Paso, Fort Bliss, which is, oh, there we go. Fuel at 7,000, broken 15,000. There's rain, 6 square miles visibility, gusting to 37. Yikes. That changed fast. That's because of the storms, though. So we'll see. Could be bumpy. It's going to be a challenge. Let's do it anyways. Let's have some fun. That'd probably be a no-go in real life, by the way. Usually, my personal minimum is, if it's around 20 knots, I start wondering, you know? But 36, we'll go for it. All right, master alternator on now. Come on, SPAD. No, there you go. It's telling me to push OK. We learned a new way of dealing with the 530 when I pop out the window. Let me check that as well. I think we're OK though. Yeah. When you move where the monitor was, sometimes it always doesn't always line up. All right. Battery master on. There we go. Beacon on. And fuel pump on. Full rich. There we go. Lean. Mags to start. Here we go. Clear prop. MSFS realistic didn't say clear prop. What's up with that? Okay. Oil pressure is good. And fuel pump off. Make sure the fuel pressure is still working. It is. Fuel pressure I did. Okay. Lights. Nav for now. Alright. Seatbelts, harnesses. Check. Heat vent defrost. It is 73 degrees out. I don't think we need heat, so turn that off for now. Alright, avionics on set. Get that 550 in here. Here we go. Resize it. That looks a little wide there. That looks about right. A little bit, maybe a little too tall. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna put it in there like that. Should about line it up there. Atis and Deer Valley is 126.5. Depending on what the winds are doing.
Deer Valley Airport information, Quebec 2000 Zulu.
Take 2.
Wind 230 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 18,200 feet. Temperature 21. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.87. Visual runway 25 left and visual runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and runway 25 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Quebec.
Quebec. It's like last night. Oops. No. Nice too.
2000 Zulu. Wind 230 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 18,200 feet. Temperature 21.
It's pretty high.
Dew
Okay.
point 10.
We have Quebec.
Altimeter 29.87.
And one is on.
Visual runway 25 left and
That's
visual
them.
runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing
Did
runway
file
25 left and runway 25 right.
plans.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Right. Over to guard. You know what that means? Guard.
You're on guard with
KGRD. Alright, so we're gonna take
Meow.
Romeo 4, Delta 8 Charlie to Charlie 13. We'll do the run down there again, just like last night. Okay, and VATS and Metacom, we'll get that in there. And also get in the tower frequency, which is what for 25 left. It's gonna let me know here. Can't remember if it's 120.2. I think it's 118.4. I'm gonna go for 118.4. Alright. That's a Metacom Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please. And we said Albuquerque actually centers on now. So let me see. What is shaking here? Oh, we do have coverage. Okay. And that'd be Albuquerque Center, 132.8, so that makes it easier. And we'll request flight for one in a little bit. So. It's 132, right? Yeah. Alright, well, it looks like we have ATC tonight. Pretty cool. Alright, what we're gonna do is we are going to we're gonna have to take get ground clearance on the ground for a taxi. And other than that, let's go to checklist. Can't think tonight. What? Event for us, avionics, ATIS, altimeter, transponder. Squawk, good. Altimeter set. ADSB's on. Test the radio. Albuquerque Center. Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please.
Aircraft calling Albuquerque Center, only get 2x5.
Roger. Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot. It gets better. I don't know why. It's like it recalibrates itself. So I don't know. It's also because I'm on the ground. So at Phoenix. Anyways, we're good. We're gonna test the brakes on the way out. We do have to get some clearance. Let's get everything set here. So we're gonna go direct to El Paso. I'm gonna set the altimeter to 9,500. Do that now. Oh God. Hey, Alexa, go home. Start playing like some type of audio. Alexa, home. Wow. Has a mind of its own sometimes. I think it's because I bumped it.
Polaris 723C indicated airspeed.
All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna.
We're
request
Cindy-Ball,
flight
Vert
clearance.
3300. We're just going down though. For less than something.
Okay.
You said 300?
286 now. Or 272, sorry. For less than something.
Polaris 723, I'm showing you at 4,000 feet. Within the United States, 250 under 10, that's illegal. But yeah, you should climb now because there's mountains coming up. But climb and maintain follow 390.
Albuquerque Center, November 513 Echo Foxtrot.
Climbing and maintain follow with 300 for less than something.
Oscar
about-
658, contacting tower 120.9er.
Over the tower, left 658 too.
And the Polaris 723, I'm just showing you, you're tracking about 20 miles off the departure and you still have 390. Can
So
you
I get
climb
some
or
taxi
need you return
clearance here.
somewhere else?
Albuquerque Center, November 513 Echo Foxtrot on the ground at Phoenix Deer Valley, requesting taxi clearance. VFR departure to the southeast, direct to Kilo Echo Lima Papa.
Aircraft on the ground at Deer Valley, nearby. Polaris 723 Albuquerque.
Yeah, we're climbing 300, sorry. We're climbing now. Well, 750.
Alright.
Got an aircraft out there.
Anybody else in the air call center? So 2276 for East End closed, resource terminated, picture cruise. Number 1, correction number 5, 13 Echo Foxtrot. Let's see, the aircraft type and destination one more time.
We're a Papa 28 Romeo, and we're going direct to Kilo Echo Lima Papa at 9,500 VFRs.
Three Echo Foxtrot, Roger. Would you like to fight following or just going by yourself?
No, we would like fight following the Echo Foxtrot.
Direct Foxtrot, Roger. Correct. 4310. And your choice, 25 left or 7.
I'm gonna request 25 left, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Now it's 4310.
Three Echo Foxtrot, Roger. Yeah, you just be advised your radio's coming in like a 1/5 now, but let's see, runway, when you're ready, runway 25 left, actually, Charlie.
25 left via Charlie, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, here we go. Park and break off. Break off. Okay. Brakes are good. Toby, I tracked wrong. Right down Charlie here, so. Okay. Well, you can't see my tablet at all. What the heck happened, man?
UPS manager, welcome to Albuquerque.
Huh.
Just parking the UPS ramp up.
It's loaded. I don't know why it's not working. Give me a second.
Roger, you take the every Foxtrot. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to this thing and see what's going on. Give me a second. Might be a screen just with my tablet on. Well, that was weird. Anyways, okay, you didn't get to see my checklist at all, but I'm going Charlie down to 25 left. So here we go. Wow. That's it. That's the last little hiccup allowed. We're here at Deer Valley. Okay, Charlie's right over here. We just go right down Charlie to 25 left. Do a run up and last for takeoff clearance.
Albuquerque Center, FedEx 9826 at a flight level 330. Checking in. 9823 Albuquerque Center, hello. You talked to LA or no?
I'm sorry, say again?
Yeah, were you ever in contact with LA Center?
Negative.
There's an aircraft right there.
Yeah,
I think that's FSLTL though.
31 contact LA Center 126.52.
He's on ADSB, so.
For 1831, take care.
That's a little dumb. Think for my tablet in a second.
South 469 Albuquerque.
There we go. That way you'll get any type of response from my tablet.
FedEx 8926 ready to contact, call it 50 US, the Drake Vortex. You're going to Sedona and verify your 777?
Oh yeah, thank goodness for simulators.
Alright, real life Sedona's closed by Notum, but this is a video game anyway, so I'll let you in. Just descend and maintain for now 1000 and advise weather and Notum at Sedona, and if you have an approach request.
Oh well, let's just text.
Roger, send down to 1000 and plan on runway, I believe it was 21.
So 469 Albuquerque Center, ready, welcome, ready to contact, call out 40 south of Cimarron.
Looks like we have a landing aircraft there or something.
So 469 is going to be the Hammer 3 arrival, the El Paso altimeter 29er.
Back to our checklist, get it ready.
Country the 264 descend via the Bear 3 arrival, the El Paso altimeter 3999er.
Still don't know what that building is out there, but it's there.
So it's 469, you have an approach request in El Paso. I can give you a 22 or 26 left.
Don't remember exit, no aircraft behind me. Lots of birds though. Lots of birds in Phoenix,
So
I guess.
469, roger, you can expect that. Country 264, same question.
Alright, here we go. Run them. Still got tracker off. Rig set. Gun.
You can expect that.
Fuel, proper tank, we're good for now. Leave it on the left, trim for takeoff. Test the wheel. And the electronic trim on the yoke. Good. Okay. Flight controls. Free and correct. Instrument steering equators in the middle. No heading, no flag. Heading coordination about 315.
So 469, when able, clear start.
Looks good, altimeter looks good, horizon looks good, airspeed looks good, annunciator lights. Good.
And you can descend and maintain 8000.
Good there. Alright, make sure best power relief where it is, 2000 RPMs. Here we go. Right magneto. Back to both.
Country 8264, when able, clear Faben.
Left. Back to both. Gonna cycle the prop. RPMs
Country
go
8264 for now, descend and maintain 1010,000.
RPMs go up. Oil pressure, we're going to do it again. Oil pressure goes down.
Country 8264, you're affirmative for
Pressure
now.
goes up.
Descend or maintain 1010,000.
And last thing is check that no oil splurts out because there's no leaks. Down.
Sun Country, give me your
Up.
best
Good.
rate.
Alright, vacuum
Correction,
is
best
good.
forward speed all the way down,
Continuous
please.
charging. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is good. We're going to idle.
Albuquerque Center, Airship 850 on the ground in Scottsdale, requesting IFR to Burbank.
Scottsdale's closed. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, in real life it's closed. Let's see, is it .com 612?
Okay, there we go. We're good. Right, port plan. If there's a problem, Captain Michelle Weiss.
Negative, Airship
There's
850.
enough railway road ahead of us.
Shuttle
Report
850,
takeoff land directly on the
there you are,
runway.
you're right next to each other. Shuttle
If
850,
we
clear to Burbank Airport,
are
is right departure
below
harbor, then it's 5, climb
2,300
maintain
feet,
8,000,
from
departure
Captain
with me,
Michelle
squawk
Weiss, they have them 130 turns.
162.
30 degree turns,
squawk
specified
only.
speed 79. If we're above
1632
2,300, it's
for
called
Airship
emergency, or otherwise we will take a
850, is
turn
that
to
correct?
the left to land down one of the taxiway. Grass the runway, whereas available to us, specified speed again is 79. We rotate at 70, climb at 90,
Tracer
retract
611,
the
application
gear.
hello,
There's
Scottsdale's
no more
closed.
available runway to land
Getting
on.
clear to
Case
Burbank
emergency.
Airport, is right departure harbor, then it's 5, climb maintain 8,000, departure with me,
Ask for
squawk
takeoff
4144, we squawk only.
Strobes on.
4144.
Landing light on.
11 read back correct.
Everything else good. Fuel pump on. And we should be.
FedEx 8926 is
Alright,
only an approach
now.
to 3, you can circle to
Call,
2-1
I
unless
take
you
the
just want a
tablet off
visual
now
in
at
the
this
Scottsdale.
time.
Correction into Sedona.
Yeah, we'll just take a visual to 2-1, please.
And I'm going to call him up as soon as he gets a chance. Albuquerque Center, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, holding short of runway 25 left off of Charlie at Deerville, requesting takeoff clearance to VFR departure to the southeast.
3X Foxtrot, Roger. Are you familiar with the Phoenix VFR corridor going over Phoenix, the broad position?
That would be a negative 3 Echo Foxtrot. Didn't know this
3X
transition.
Foxtrot, Roger. For now, main clear to Phoenix Golf Bravo airspace, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, left or right course, turn on course is approved.
Alright, so we're going to be clear for departure on 25 left. We're going to stay out of the Bravo, and we're going to take a left turn out for 3 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, which means we have to stay under 6,000 feet. So let's change this to, whoops. Go 5,500 for now. I'm going to make sure we're clear.
2275, the Houston
Maximum
Center
on
closed,
runway.
research and manufacturing change approved.
Good now. Alright. Middle. And full throttle. Heels on the floor. Here we go.
469, I gotta turn you southbound, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 10,000. I'll get you on course shortly.
Rotate.
WestJet
Good.
2383, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Track the gear. Trim it up a little bit. Okay, track also this way. Clear on the left. So we should turn left pretty soon. And left time to left out. Okay, fly out 45 for just a little bit. Make sure traffic there. There's someone very close to where the meeting is. Okay. Turn on course. I'm gonna pause for
That
a
was.
minute. Here we go.
South Bay, call sign one more time, sorry.
Let's see if this turns. Looks like it is. Okay. And full back to
South
25.
72 Albuquerque Center, already contact
2550
40
over here.
Texaco.
And lead up the mixture.
South 469, thanks for your patience. Go to Shark, or Sark.
That should take me basically on a left downwind exit out of here. There's Deer Valley.
South 469, speed 10 for now. Oh,
And we're going at 5,500. We do stay out of the Delta, Scottsdale, and should be good. We gotta stay out of that inner circle there.
Forward
So
to
we
center,
have to park
maintain
east.
7,000.
So I might have to go manual for a second up ahead, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll map. Yeah, there's an aircraft now over there. Oh, with the landing. That's the aircraft we saw flying around. That might be real world doing some pattern work or something.
Country 8264 to Sunset Cross, Faben
Still
at or above
somewhere.
6,900, clear on Heavy Yankee, runway 26 left. Report Howard inbound.
Okay, let's get my heading set here. So if anything, we're gonna have to move a little bit north and east to avoid the problem. Select heading. Well, we have to do that.
469 in the center, maintain 8,000.
Phoenix out in the distance there. Probably should have seen the transition, but that's what we're looking at here. Anyways, should have had Allison do this, but we'll do it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison and I'm your chief flight attendant. On behalf of the Eric flight crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seatbelt is
Yeah,
correctly
should've done that.
fastened. We will be departing shortly.
Clark City 926 Airport at your 12 cog 20 miles, Port Sedona site.
We're looking
Yeah,
at
right. Let's select heading here. That way we're gonna be staying out of that Bravo there because it's 9,000 to 5,000 feet. So we'll go right over Scottsdale. Turn in a little bit more.
Number 513 o'clock, shot rate of contact about 4 southeast of the Deer Valley Airport. Maintain VFR, the Phoenix altimeter 2984.
Maintain PFR, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Nick, what's up? How's it going? Flying out of Phoenix where we left off. Hopefully it doesn't crash the desktop tonight. It did yesterday. But we're hoping for good things. Staying out of that Bravo. We're flying over Scottsdale, which, if I overheard him right, he said it's closed in real life. So I don't know if that's closed or not, but kudos here at Delta.
South 469 cross Sark at 8,000, cleared on them, delivery runway 26 left approach.
Scottsdale. They close it. I don't know. It says open to the public. Maybe it's FAA NOTAM. I'll search for NOTAMs. As we fly over Scottsdale.
Okay, 26, wonderful, cleared visual approach into the Sedona Airport. No traffic airborne observed between you and the Sedona Airport.
Set.
Cancel IFR with me, this frequency change approved.
Taxiway, all closed. Oh yeah. Runway 321 closed. So yeah, it's closed till
Fast information, Sierra is now current with
February
220
11th.
at
So they must be doing some
11,
construction or something
9er,
down there. That's currently closed down there. It's got a plane there. A couple planes popping up here. I don't know. But we're staying to the north of there. Is that what you're doing tonight? Is that a rolled flight they did? I didn't read the rest. I'm sorry, I missed the first one. Flew over your neck of the woods. Oh, you did fly.
1354
Hyannis.
Phoenix. That correction,
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
you went over the Cape. Cool. Nice job, man. I have a lesson booked not for this Saturday, but next Saturday. And I'm thinking about booking a night time in the 152 to get my night landing.
1354 Albuquerque,
So I
Sonoma.
might
Great
do two
timing.
things.
Ready to contact, climb and
Vacation.
change level 300.
That'd probably be Sunday. And then Saturday, again, a week from Saturday. I'm hopefully doing my
40,
complex final
contact
flight.
LA Center 126.5.
And the Archer's almost, I mean, the Arrow's almost always available. So that opens up availability when I do want to fly, because you have to complex endorsement. So people do rent it.
40, contact LA Center 126.52.
Turn on courses.
Archer, LA
Well, my brain,
126.52.
probably.
That's far too far. Bye-bye.
Cool. How was it up there? Looked pretty good. We're going to El Paso where it's like gusting at 30 something, but they have some storms there. But hopefully it will be better when we get there. Smooth. Yeah. Nighttime flag's awesome. If it's clear. But alright, we're leaving the Phoenix area and hopefully we have no problemos. That's what we're hoping for.
Number 365, Mike, can you send via the zone at 2
Yep.
arrival, the Tucson altimeter 2995.
I miss flying at night. That's why I'm thinking about doing it. But I don't know if New Bedford has a new restaurant. I don't
365,
think
Mike,
they do.
yeah, 1230 at
Pump's
6.
turning on.
So, if you want 1,
Alright,
2,
good.
or 3,
Fuel
0, I
pump
can give it
needed.
to you. Up to you.
Okay, it's back to 2500. Keep that about 23. 153 knot ground speed. Very good.
That'll work for me. You expect that.
Up to 9,500. Once you got this problem, so. Nice mountains here in Phoenix. Do have some high clouds here. There's a lot better weather last night. This is gonna be like a 2-hour flight, so what says an hour? Yeah, 2 hours. So,
My country 8264 wind. I just had it 1200 at 11, runway 26 left, quit on it.
I landed at Hyannis at night. I remember that was years ago. I actually liked landing there. I never really did a full stop. I did a full stop. Well, actually, I did a full stop in Taps.
Cruise, report back.
You know what I'm saying? But getting complex, fly for fun. Just gotta save money up and make more money, and then hopefully go back to instrument in about a year or two. Finish that up, then I'm good for a while. But Taunton might have an opening in the flight club there, the Brockton Flying Club, and it's usually I think 10 to 12 owners of the 172. So I'm gonna send them my info, but we'll see. From there. I don't remember what the buy-in is and stuff, but we'll see. I have to report how much time I flew
4705
in
to send
172. Last time I flew
Ping
was
1 arrival. The Phoenix
so.
is landing west. Phoenix altimeter 2984.
So we shall see. And that'd be based out of Taunton.
Alright, we'll go
Just
ahead
closer
and
to
send
Plymouth.
via the Ping 1 arrival for Southwest 4705.
And I'd have to see the price. Like,
Yeah, Center, good evening, American 17.
we'll see. It'd be nice to have an aircraft where maybe I can rent it for hours and not worry about anything,
American
you know.
1760, Albuquerque Center, low, ready
Alright,
contact,
come on,
climbing
sit.
tempo 360.
360, 17.
Okay, we're going over the Fountain Hills. Ahead of us. It's nice colors here in Phoenix, I'll tell you that. So we'll see. I don't know how many people are in line for Brockton Flight. I've been there for years and wait list just to see if I can get in.
Solar 721C3, contact Denver Center 127.65.
127.65, Alara 723, thank good night for reviewing.
It's not much cheaper than Alpha 1, no, I'm like.
Center Sherry 50 on the ground. It's constant with weather, ready taxi runway 3. South 469, number 2 on the 73 and about. Let's call a 5 mile final on the Ornament Yankee. Runway 26 left, runway 26 left, clear to land. Scott's the guy ready to taxi, right? Yeah, Sherry 50 on the ground, Scott's already taxi with it. Runway, or which one was it? 0,
that Charlotte,
850,
you
right?
mean you flying down, or are you actually like
Yes,
going
sir,
down
50 is ready. 850, runway 21 taxi Alpha.
Can't talk
Correct,
anymore.
Bravo.
Sorry, it's been a long day. So, you are.
Can we get runway 3
is that
for,
the opportunity that you
50?
got? Is it a confirmed
850,
thing?
Roger, runway 3 taxi via Bravo. Runway 3 via Bravo, Air 850.
Yeah, it's alright. It's been a long day.
Center, Dream Tracer 611 with the weather ready to taxi request number 3.
Well, did you get a job
just
there
remind me your call
everything
sign one more
already, or?
time, I gotta write it down.
Dream
I actually
Chaser
liked Charlotte
611.
International when I went there for a connecting
Tracer
flight.
611,
Orlando
runway
this
3
summer.
taxi
Nice airport.
correct via Bravo.
Has that huge
Via Bravo, Dream Chaser 611.
dining area and stuff. They have
And
a
X-ray
piano player
Sierra
and everything, so-
Romeo 5, correction 850, just remind you, read your call sign one more time.
There you go.
It'd be
All right,
Air
man.
Share
Well, good
850.
luck with that. Way to make some moves. It's always a good thing. Whenever you're back, let me know. You can always hang out. But proud of you. Taking that step there.
Center will be ready at the end, Dream Chaser 611.
Interest 611, runway 3,
Know
cliff
that you
takeoff.
could also do flight instruction on
Silver
the
takeoff,
side
please,
if you get
Dream
there.
Chaser 611.
Yeah, you gotta make that step. You know what I'm saying? I get you. Yeah. You going down there with your brother there, frat brother, so you have someone to help you out too as well. So, I'm getting some text there. I'm sure stuff like that. Nope. Good luck, man.
And Albuquerque Center, Air Share 850, holding short of runway 3 at Bravo, ready for departure. Share 850, hold short runway 3.
Yeah,
Hold
right.
short
We're
runway
just
3, Air
about
Share 850.
out of the Bravo, well, underneath the Bravo. Not to make those 500. Oh, there you go. You got some connections then, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So see what he can help you with too. Just
Center,
make
Dream Chaser
network
611,
connections, get that
2.3
job
for
for
8,
money
heading
coming in.
335.
You'll get somewhere. Just gotta hustle.
Tracer
you're
611,
young,
radar
so you can
contact,
do
climb
that.
maintain.
All right, we're gonna climb to 9,500 now.
For now, climb maintain, flight level 210.
210, Dream Chaser
And
611,
we'll
thanks.
direct now. Should be good here. Alright, I'm gonna go right through the military operation areas when I'm doing that, so. It says we're taking a little over 2 hours, but we're climbing, so it's gonna be less than 2 hours. Cool, just keep networking, man, you'll get somewhere. Still give you the hint when maybe they're hiring and stuff. Doing all that stuff. Man, we got some
Actually,
aircraft.
850, runway 3, cliff takeoff.
Yes. Let's go see. Airliners Glove is somewhere. Says there's a United and American.
Dream Tracer 611, Cleric Harbor.
Clerk Harbor.
Well, just keep trying, man, and keep other things going too. Don't put all
Sure,
your
850, Albuquerque.
eggs in one basket.
Go ahead,
Pretty
Fred,
good
Sherry 50.
CFI, get a flight
Yeah,
school
you didn't
going
read it
on.
back. I'm going to assume
That way
you're
you
on the
keep your
runway now,
flying
so I'm
going
going
on
to assume
down
you read
there.
it back, but nothing came through.
You can
Runway
do
3,
that
cliff
part
takeoff.
time while you do something else.
Runway 3, clear for takeoff, Air Share 850.
You're young. If you're gonna do it now, Nick. Just trust me. You get
Dream Tracer
if
611,
you want
climate info
to get
380.
a wife and stuff later on. That's going to take a lot more time. So do it now while you're young.
1354 contact LA
Go
Center
all out now. Make
126.5.
try to make everything you want to do now, and then that'll pan out for you. Once you get settled, you're settled, but you should have like what you want, you know. Yeah, well,
71
I
hour
think you guys
Creek
can
Center,
be right till I was
11
35. I got
arrival,
married at 28, so you never
5
know.
left transition, the Phoenix altimeter 2984.
Seeing that you're young and hungry, go do everything you can right now, because time, I'm going to say this, I say this to my students all the time, time is the most valuable commodity because it's limited. So you can never earn extra time. Theodore Roosevelt Lake out here on our left, by the way. See that? Well, we are climbing to 9,500, so we should be able to get over these mountains more.
Center Airshare 850, climbing to 5,000 to 8,000.
Sure 850, radar contact.
If you want that, you gotta put yourself out there too.
Level 210.
But trust me, just do everything that
Up to
you want to get
210,
done.
flight, Airshare
See
850.
out the mixture a little bit more. Right about there.
Good evening, Albuquerque Center, American
You never know, man. You never know. Just say it. Never know.
American 913,
You can't guess
Albuquerque
that either.
Center.
To be honest with you.
Hello.
God, these graphics look awesome.
Should be going up to 8, but okay. Radar contact for now, climb maintain 8,000. 8,000.
Over some wilderness area, superstition wilderness area coming up. And the Tonto National Monument is over here, so I don't know if we can see anything like that, but it's right off of Theodore Roosevelt Lake. Oh, what's that? That's a dam over there. That's not the Hoover Dam, is it? That's a Roosevelt Dam right there. See that? You never know, my friend. It hits you at the other thing I was told is that there's never a right time to get married or for kids. You just do it when it feels right. Told that by several people, and it's kind of true.
50 Cleric Harbor.
Direct Harbor, Airshare 850.
But if you
Sure,
get
50
everything you want
climate
done now,
400.
it's going to be a lot easier now when you're young than trying to fit it in when you have more obligations. That's what I'm saying. Got a little boat right there. It's a dinghy.
Sure, 50 climate 400.
Up to 400, Airshare 850.
Anywho, we're climbing to 9,500. Make sure that we pay anything, and we should be good. It's a little more scenic than last night's flight, because we got to see the Roosevelt Dam over there. Really nice area over here.
Dream Tracer 611, give me your best forward speeds on the climb, please.
If I could afford it, I
We'll
would have
pick
rented
it up.
my private pilot when I was
Tracer
young.
611.
One, I couldn't afford it. Two,
American
went
930
through a lot,
climate
obviously, in my early 20s.
5,000.
Got things going.
Up to 15,000, American 913.
Life won't always work out the way you want it to sometimes. You just kind of go with the punches and make the best of it. Make the best of it. That's the best thing. Yeah. But I did make it happen after my master's degree, which I never thought I'd be a private pilot. Gotta be honest with you. I didn't think I'd have the resources available. I did sacrifice a little bit on the time. And I said to myself, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. I didn't want to be in my 60s going, oh, let's go do it now, because I knew my genetics aren't the best, so I want to make sure I got it going on, and I did. So. Don't let anything stop you. Make sure that you get what you want, and you do it. Get easier when you're younger than you are. God, that's gorgeous. Roosevelt Lake over there. Feeling a little bit of bumps here and there. Butt kicker. Getting on our way. One more lead in the picture here. Yep. That's it. That is your 100% focus then.
365 Mike, you want on the RNAV Zulu runway 30.
And And you have more hours than typical people because you have that
Mike
plane.
Roger, when able to clear
awesome,
Yakum, cross Yakum at 12000, clearing on a 030 approach.
Clear like Yakum.
Is that some snow there? Oh, I thought that was snow. So it's just like ash or something.
American 913, climbing safe level 280.
280, American 913.
That's what I'm saying. So you have a little leg up on that, on getting the hours in there. And that's going to look favorably on you, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because that means less hours for them to invest in you. It's just a matter of training, you know? The only thing is the CFI's out there, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're up against, on the hours at least. That have been flexible. Well, like I said, do it part-time with the other job, the temp job there. See what you can do. You know what I'm saying? That way you show them that you keep flying. North Carolina's pretty nice too, from what I understand. Right, hour and 43 minutes out. We're at cruising altitude. Make sure.
American 1762, contact LA Center 126.52.
Alright, 12652, American 752, that's it.
Desert and hills. That's what we're seeing. Oh, just gotta keep trying on that too. You can't shy away. You gotta put everything out there and keep going. So, I mean, I would think that it's not as hard as a market as it used to be because there's less people doing flight training, but it all depends, you know? You might as well just keep applying everywhere. And offering yourself up privately. I mean, you can do biannual reviews really easy. You know? El Paso. And I don't know how the heck you can do text on ATC. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, but you can keep trying. Or do private CFI. Get some business cards. Hit the airport. You know what I mean? Post them. I gotta answer a taunt or something. I'd have to look at my logbook for all that stuff. But, just look at my email here. I can't remember Gmail, so I'll figure it out.
Double QT, Center Extra Alpha, double QT, 272. X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, Albuquerque Center, low, climb, welcome, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, Phoenix is landing west. Phoenix altimeter 2984.
Albuquerque Center, American 2901.
Two other emails to check just in
American
case.
2901, Albuquerque Center, hello. Same, please forward the double booking. Delta Golf Whiskey, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival. Phoenix is landing west. Phoenix altimeter 2990, correction, Phoenix altimeter 2984.
Okay. So fly.
Altimeter 2984 and the arrival Bruiser 1. Landing west, X-ray Alpha Delta
2. I have to go to my flight log here, which is in my car, so I'll actually have to do this later. But I'm gonna have to do that. But, And it said gentlemen, so they're obviously emailing a lot here. Anyways, I'll get back to them after I have to move.
Make it 2471, you're parking
I have
north
it in
to
my
south
car in
of
case
Phoenix.
my instructor was like, oh, we got a spot open on Monday. So, alright, so okay. Yeah, I wonder why Scottsdale's closed. Maybe we can find that out too. Closed. No, because one person is dead and 4 hot boys after 2 planes crashed on the runway. Well, that makes sense. That's why it was on no tap. So that's why Scottsdale's closed, because they got to investigate that whole thing.
2471 in that case, Roger, expect vectors for the visual runway 26.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's why it was closed to no tap. So like the ATC was like, oh, on VATSIM was like, oh, Scottsdale's closed, but you're there, so you can depart. That was someone else in front of me. So yeah, it was a Lear jet. It's owned by a Motley crew member. So 1 dead, 4 hurt after plane owned by Motley crew member crashes at Scottsdale. Small jet fully veered off the runway and crashed into a larger jet. And it was a
3
collision on
o'clock
the
at
runway.
the Pop 13,
2:30 p.m.
St. Carlos Patsy
Their time, so
Airport.
what was that? 4 hours
Yep.
ago?
Never mind, they don't have any
Small
cars.
jet incoming from Austin, Texas, veered off the runway and crashed into a larger jet. They think that the landing jet's left main gear failed upon landing. That sucks. 5 people were aboard the plane, 1 that died at the scene, 3 other people taken to the hospital. The plane was registered to Chromes in Hollywood LLC, based out of Franklin, Tennessee. And Vince Neil, the lead singer of Motley Crue, is the president of Chromes in Hollywood. So it's his thing. I don't know, man. Looking at it, it's unclear if Neil was
Great,
involved in the
for your
crash
information, the
fatality.
Jacko Low
Represents
MOAs
themselves ABC
and
15th year. We're
Jacko
against-
MOAs that are active currently
So-
in real life. And I'm guessing I'm going to submit it
Yeah,
too,
video
but
of
yet
it
again,
too.
it's your prerogative. I don't have anyone flying
Yeah, that
through
landing gear looks like it came down.
virtual U.S. Air Force.
So here's what it looked like. I wonder why Scottsdale closed. Now we know.
Your Tracer 611, contact LA Center 126.52.
If it loads now, it's finally not going to load because it's on this.
2652, see you later, Dream Chaser 611.
Always closed. NTSB's down there. So that makes sense. Alright. Well, that's what happened.
Center, jump to 797. Flight level 350.
Man, lots of reports there. The
Yep,
11 report
197
for
out,
thousands of
Center
good
Low.
landings. Only going to report
Your
the bad
share
ones, which
850,
makes
contact
sense.
LA Center 126.52.
Alright, coming up near San Carlos Apache Airport. Papa 13. Out there in the distance, right
Alright.
there.
365 Mike, runway 30, clear to
I'm
land.
hoping too, man. It's been too many crashes. I don't know.
30 clear to land.
Too many crashes this year. Yep. Over there is Globe, Arizona. That's what we're seeing right there. Really weird. Usually it's
Your share
not.
850, just make sure you heard me. LA
Crash,
Center
it just seems like a
125,
lot.
correction 126.52.
We're coming up on the San Carlos Lake Bald Eagle breeding area over there.
Yeah, it's 2456.
And Coolidge Dam, which is going to be over here somewhere, so we'll take a look at there.
2456, Albuquerque Center, hello, ready to contact, climb maintain level
There's
240.
3 accidents in the span of like 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Am I right on that?
And 2456, what's the next waypoint you're going to? It doesn't look like you're really flying the Keene 3 departure.
Fíjate, con esto está 15 años, desde 5 weeks.
2456, Roger. Yeah, you didn't exactly fly the correct departure, but that's fine. When able to clear at Keene.
Clear to Keene, unit support flight.
Some nice scenery here from the globe down there. Never been to El Paso in real life. My dad's father's buried there at Fort Bliss Cemetery. Never associated with him because of various family things. So I'm going to leave it with that. So that's my one connection to El Paso, so we get to see it again. In the simulator. I think the last time I flew El Paso in the simulator was years ago. So we good. I got to check the tanks here because I wasn't paying attention. So let's fuel pump on. And we'll switch to right. It's been a while.
South 21 descend via the Ping 1 arrival. Phoenix is lining west. Phoenix altimeter 2984.
Altimeter's charging. Vacuum's good.
Southwest 21 descend via Ping.
Fuel's good. RPM's good.
2984.
Good. Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, I might be going there this summer to visit my niece. Hopefully with my family. I'd like to do that, but I'm planning that out. Trying to plan that out next week, see what the flights are like. I know it's like $400 round trip to go for my brother that time.
American 913, contact
which I
LA
thought
Center
on grievance,
126.52.
on not grievance, on hardships. I thought they gave you a little reduction in it, but they really didn't. They did get me on a plane though, I'll give you that. So that was American that time. Which they weren't bad, but they, I mean, the pilots were timing out, so we actually, they got delayed because they needed pilots. Because the other pilots timed out. Then we all got on the plane. Then we taxied out, only to have those pilots be delayed and timeouts. So then we had to go back to the terminal. And we had to wait for 2 new pilots. And then we finally got back on. So I just took like my brother didn't want to leave Texas. So I like Dallas Fort Worth. I thought it was a nice airport. Huge, but nice. San Carlos Lake coming up right in front of us, as you see. Should be a dam over there. Take a look. We've already gone farther than what we did last night, so again, it must have just been a, as people say, MSFS problem. So, I don't know. Dallas, I think, is the only time I went to Texas too. I mean, I drove through there with my brother when he broke it off with his fiance. We went to New Orleans, spent a little time there, and then he's like, I want to go to Texas. And at that point, he was so depressed, I was like, let's just go. So, yeah. Houston must be nice, though. Dallas has a lot of tolls if you're driving. So, I've driven there twice.
So
first time I went for my brother's wedding.
100 north Dale RPR.
And I rented a car there. And then I actually drove my brother's car all over Dallas when I was down there, handle his business and his affairs. That was weird because I didn't know if I had insurance or not. I looked at the insurance card and it said expired in June, and I was there in July, and I was like, okay, I don't know if he actually paid for insurance after that because I don't see a card. And so I was very careful driving his car around Dallas that last week. So. Should have a Southwest flight somewhere above us. Oh, there it is. So that's Southwest. I don't know what the flight number is. That's what you're seeing there. Yep. Oh. It's not really, I mean, you need a car for Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, I'm not Plymouth, I fly out of Plymouth, but I'm actually from Lincoln, Rhode Island. If that's what you meant. But I fly out of Plymouth, yeah. Yeah. Because Taunton doesn't have a flight school. We have a CFI there on the field somewhere, which people use, but we don't have a flight school at all. We did. Pilgrim Aviation tried going there, and then I remember going there in 2009 just to check it out, and there wasn't much going on. So, but I think Plymouth is a really good place to train anyways. because it gets busy, and it also has its downtimes, and you're close to New Bedford to do like the tower and everything. So like,
Go 6
Todd's just as close actually.
ready
for that,
contact.
they also have
Maintain
2
level
runways
340.
at Plymouth, so that you're always good for the wind there. And there's 2 runways at Taunton, but one of them's the turf runway, which I would never land on. I still haven't landed on turf for real to this day, but I really want to do Katama someday. Make that the first turf field I land at. They say it's in good condition. It's almost like landing on a paved runway there. So, but I typically try to go asphalt anyways, because you know that's so, looking for that dam. It's supposed to be Coolidge Dam over here. I don't really see it. But we did do some short field takeoffs and landings in the Arrow, so I do stay proficient at it. And what should we call it? We also did like 180s, emergency turns, which was pretty interesting. Made that happen. So again, I don't know what the final check on the complex endorsement would be, but I think it'd just be flying and do a couple more maneuvers, you know.
American 2471 to maintain 5,000.
And then I'm thinking, would that count as a biannual? Because I did like 3 to 4 hours in the Arrow already, and I did maneuvers, so I don't know if you would consider that a biannual review, but it doesn't matter because I'll probably get checked out next year. I'm 1 year of the biannual in right now, so. Yeah. Brockton Flying Club out of Taunton. It's one of the oldest flying clubs. It might even be the oldest flying club, I'm not sure. But I'd have to see how much it costs again, because there was like a buy-in, and then there's an hourly rate. I don't know what that would entail. It's actually better management there, so I feel better about actually doing it, you know. But, we'll see.
American 2471, turn left
172.
heading 330 vectors,
I think it's a
visual
172
approach
M
D6.
for confirm now. So I filmed that before. See what they have online. Yeah, it is the oldest flying club. Brockton's the oldest because it got founded in 1931. Club first took its first flight in 1931. So Brockton Flying Club.
Southwest
is the oldest
4705, plan the
continuous
visual
active flying
approach,
club in the
25
country.
left.
As far as the AOPA
Alright, we
flying
got the
clubs
visual
initiative
25
staff
left
can
from
tell.
Southwest 475.
Clemson University Flying Club's older, but it was inactive during World War II. So,
Center, stand by.
they have a 172 now, that's what it is. Oh, I'm actually seeing the inside of the plane right now, so it's got
American
some nice
2471, turn left heading 300 on that turn, Sky Harbor Airport, 10 o'clock and 21 miles.
vacuum system. Has a 430 GTX 23. Yeah,
American 2471, cleared visual
nice.
approach, runway 26. And the aircraft calling Albuquerque,
No,
you got
the shares are pretty high according to this, though, so I don't know, man. We'll have to see.
Delta 797, guys.
Yikes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that buy-in, if that's what it really is still. So I might be just doing Alpha 1 still, but we'll see.
Delta 797, sorry, say again?
Registration's 9360 Echo. It's a 172
Alright, no
line,
worries,
actually. And it's $100 an hour wet, so yeah. And the joining fee is negotiated between the buyer and the seller, so we'll have to see. Dues are $115 a month. It's capped at 10. And it's an online reserve system. Let's see how often it's flown, shall we? This is at Taunton. The Brockton Flying Club's based out of Taunton. And they emailed me to say that there might be an opening, but it sounds like it's going to be a little too much. I mean, I have some money saved up, but I don't have $18,000 saved up. So, if that's what I read, that's. I thought it was like 11, to be honest. Yeah. More flight history.
November True 65, Mike, contact Tucson ground 120.025.
Alright, or 120.025.
Yep.
Yeah, joint flight aware a while ago, because I get 3 months of thing there. We didn't see that dam back there, did we? Hit a bitter view from here as we got over here. No, not really. Be over there. We'll see. I'll still put my information in. But, I don't know. I don't mind renting out of Alpha 1 anyways, because, again, I'll be able to fly 7 aircraft. Yeah, so I said Taunton. Out of Taunton is the Brockton Flying Club. And they emailed me. Alexa. Oh my God. It's going nuts.
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, expect vectors for the visual approach 26.
Alright, well, we're going through the Jackal military operation area here. And actually, it's pretty nice. They got like a little valley and stuff.
Vectors to the visual approach, runway 26, X-ray Alpha Delta.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it flies very often. I'm looking at the 3 months on Flight Aware. Of course, they don't get everything, but it says like the last time I flew was February 8th and 5th. Then the last time before that was January 25th, 24th, 19th, 17th. 12th, 15th of December.
Sound request, but.
So it looks like, according to this, it only flew like twice a month. And they're relatively quicker flights. This one, it went to Northampton, but it seems like they're going to like Danielson, Provincetown, Laconia actually.
United 2456, contact LA Center 126.52.
So I don't know, man. I don't think if I read 18,000, I don't think that's really the price that we should be paying for $100 an hour wet, but that's just me, you know. I mean, you might be able to get a really old 152 for that price that has about 500 hours left on it. If you get the right deal, that is. It's really hard. It's hard to buy an aircraft nowadays. So, hour and 22 minutes to go. We're burning a lot of fuel because I gotta burn off the right here a little bit more, and then we'll switch over. Doing good. And we're gonna be
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, proceed direct Zurlo, cross Zurlo at 7,000, at Zurlo, cleared RNAV, GPS Yankee, runway 26 bridge.
I don't think so, no, we haven't hit the border yet. So, yeah, we're still in Arizona. So Safford, Arizona coming up, we on our right, along with Pima, Arizona.
Stand by.
That's following this river, so. Yeah, well, give me your opinion. $18,000 buy-in, $100 an hour wet, $115 in monthly fee. Seems a little expensive to me. Good night, son. I love you.
Alnar Yankee, runway 26,
I think we
and
better
direct
save money up.
Zulu
Fly at Alpha
Echo
1
Romeo
at this point.
Lima Oscar at 7,000.
No, there's, well, you know, the engine is typically good for, the 152 is 1,800 TBO, you know what I mean? Now, again, we're going off just the average. We're not going off of the, that's how much it actually is. And then I think the 172 is 2,000 TBO. So that seems kind of high for one aircraft. I mean, it'd be different if it was a flight club and you had a choice of like 2 or 3 aircraft, and maybe then you have variety. And I get that they're keeping the cost down, but I don't know. I'll definitely put in my information though and see what it's all about. If it's that high, I'll probably have to say, keep me on there, but I'm not ready right now, you know. And that way it just keeps it open. And I'll join the back of the line probably. I thought it was 11.
The aircraft calling in El Paso, you got a Paso approach on 124.25.
That's the thing about Alpha 1, you get charged more per an hour wet, and they try to keep the prices down, they really do. But
Aircraft say again?
Choose from 7 different aircraft there. Well, I will be once I get the arrow signed off. Piper, Cessna, The only thing I can't fly right now
4705 Sky
there
Harbor Airport, 11 o'clock and
is the
21 miles towards
Centauri,
field set.
which I'm even thinking about getting a
Alright, we'll
tailwheel
put it back
endorsement
for
in on.
475.
I mean, I wasn't like, oh, I gotta do it, but I might just do it just to complete all the aircraft there, you know? So. You must have your, do you have your tailwheel? Maybe you don't. You know what I mean? It's not really required.
That aircraft that just last call is pretty unreadable. I don't understand what you're saying.
Fort Thomas is somewhere down there.
Delta 2811,
It's like
good.
a little town. Geronimo is supposed to be over here. Oh, there's a little house right there, so maybe it's like a little town. No.
Delta
You
2811,
don't
if you're
really
looking
need
for
it,
a radio
honestly.
check, I maybe got you by a 1x5. It's pretty staticky. Previously, you were text only, but I got your intercontact.
Sounds good.
My level
Pressure
380
check.
over at the Panhandle of the OR.
Pressure, vacuum. RPMs down a little bit. Pressure's good. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you need those, but I'm just saying. So the
And
tailwheel will
Southwest
just be a fun thing for
4705
you
has the
once you
Phoenix
get
Sky Harbor
situated
Airport.
in your career.
Delta 4705, that's fine. Nav cleared, visual approach, runway 25 left.
That's fine, now we're going to be clear for visual.
If I do fly the Centauri, I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm going to take some time for myself after I get this aero complex endorsement done. So. I do like the aero a lot, though. I got to be honest with you. So.
Albuquerque Center, good evening.
I would like to get my hands on a 182 also.
5
Try that out.
Delta Gate, Sky Harbor, ready for taxi.
Southwest 2195, Albuquerque Center, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 11 Echo.
Taxi 25 right via Delta 11.
That's about it for me. I just want my instrument eventually.
American
And maybe get the tail
2471, welcome
endorsement
to
just to
Phoenix.
finish that
Make
up.
the next right turn on
And then I'd
Charlie
be
and
good
second park via Charlie.
for life if I wanted to. The only thing I might do, so I'm older and the kids are growing up, I might get my CFI. I'm thinking it over. So, yeah, did you like it? Because you only need basic meds to be a CFI. So. Yeah, I know my instructor said that the 182, he likes it a lot. So. I figure it's comparable to the Arrow, just, yeah, exactly. Has more horsepower.
Hello,
It's basically the same thing as this. This is a bigger
Center, Roger. Send me the
Archer
4 arrival,
with landing
runway
gear,
21
you know what I'm
transition,
saying?
Albuquerque altimeter
and
299 or 1.
full of a pitch prop. But it handles just like any other Viper, just heavier, you know. You can feel that it has more power to it. So. And the
Southwest
70 gallons
1272,
doesn't
contact Denver Center
total
127.65.
capacity for fuel.
Towards Denver, 127.65 per liter.
This thing is-
1272.
It's burning about 9.1 or 2 there. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad for a 200 horsepower engine. It's about 8.4 in a 172, so that's not much more. You know what I'm saying?
Southwest 2405, wind 2305, runway
Safford,
25 left,
regional
clear to land.
mountain there in the distance.
Confirm 4705, not 2705.
We're about
Sorry,
an hour and
Southwest
60 minutes
4705,
out.
wind
El Paso.
2305, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land.
Not real
4705.
time, but we do have real old weather.
4705, sorry.
I remember when I flew the 152, and, you know, I used to think, man, there's a lot of resistance because you're not used to it. And then when I got signed up for the 172, I thought, man, there's a lot of resistance. And now, you just feel the differences. The 152 feels so easy to fly because it is that light, you know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what a light sport feels like. Which, when Alpha 1 did have the Skycatcher, I kind of wanted to try that out after, but I never got the chance. They sold it. No one was really flying it except for a couple of people, so. And the same thing when they leased out of Cirrus, but I wasn't going to do the Cirrus right away. So. Like, I don't know. Seeing that's part 6-1, I don't know if they. You don't have to follow the Cirrus curriculum, maybe. You just have to cover the stuff. I don't. No, because Cirrus typically requires that curriculum for what I think they do. I know Mike Goulian follows that whole. They have the whole thing.
November 513 Echo Foxtrot, Tucson, altimeter 2996.
Roger, 3 and Foxtrot. I'll have to check it. 6.
Southwest 21, plan the visual approach, 25 left.
25 left, southwest, 21.
Alright, we'll see if Stafford Regional as we pass by it will be on alright. And if we don't know where we are, let's take a look at the electronic flight bag. I don't even talking my head off.
Lima Echo Oscar, advise when you have information. Foxtrot to Phoenix, or correction, Albuquerque.
Back there's Phoenix. We're about halfway to El Paso.
Roger, thanks.
There's the Gila box, Riparian National Conservation Area. So that'd be like the Gila monsters and stuff, the little lizards, maybe.
Southwest 2195, runway 25 right, line up lane.
25 right, line up lane, Southwest 2195.
If that report out here, I don't really see it. Well, a comic flight, huh? I think it's a comic flight. They were leasing out of Twin, and I think it was a Piper Saratoga, Piper something. I sat in it once. It might have been the Saratoga, but I could be wrong. No, it wasn't the Saratoga. It was a Piper. It was a dual engine. It was owned by a dentist in the area, because I met the guy there several times. So Piper multi-engine. Let's see what pops up. Seminole, that was it. It's Piper Seminole. Yeah. So I haven't seen it at the airfield. It's a Seminole. I don't think it's a Seneca. Seneca's single engine. Could be the Seneca. Now I'm wondering. I don't know. Let me see if I can find an old version. But let me see the Alpha 1 website. I don't think they have it on the website anymore. They're mostly private pilots there, and then, you know, they'll find a way of getting you what you need.
KLM 29, 6 for Albuquerque Center, Roger.
Yeah, they don't have it on the website right now. But they do have a lot of aircraft for a flight school. Got 2 152s, 4 172s, 2 Piper Warriors, 1 Piper Archer.
Number 102 Sierra,
Piper
Albuquerque Center,
Arrow,
runway
that's
21,
Tom.
taxi via Foxtrot Charlie.
Seneca is a
cross
twin,
runway
actually, you're right, so that's why I'm
12
like-
on Foxtrot.
I don't really know which one they had. It was either the Seneca or the Seminole. I'm thinking it's Seneca though, now that I'm thinking of it.
Agreed.
I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see what school multi-engine. John actually went in. I went in with him, so figure something out.
Southwest 2195, thanks for your patience. 12305, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
I have an old link to what it was. But that's why I think Alpha 1's a heck of a flight school, because it has all these aircraft. One of the better schools in the area, if not one of the best. They did have, again, they had, he tries to get aircraft in there, but they'll get a multi-engine.
Are we clear for the approach? X-ray Alpha Delta.
X-ray Alpha Delta with Golf
It's an
Whiskey.
Alpha 1 in
affirm, I
North
gave it to you.
Carolina, that's what I'm seeing. It's not the same school though. Yeah, so they must have stopped the lease on that, not flying it enough.
Southwest 4705, exit right when able, taxi Foxtrot, hold short 25 right at Foxtrot 9er.
They do offer multi-engine trade.
Right when able.
Here's a
and
Piper
Foxtrot,
Seneca.
and we'll
That's
go
what
to
it was.
Foxtrot 9er.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were leasing it out from a local dentist who owned it.
Southwest 2195, ready to contact altitude.
Nice scenery up here.
Just left 2000.
That Safford Regional is supposed to be right off our wing here, but I
Southwest
didn't really see
2195, climb maintain flight level 210.
it. So, take a look outside.
How many days what's your,
Not really seeing it out there at all.
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, wind 2305, runway 26, clear to land.
Look at that little pattern
Clear to
there.
land, runway 6 with X-ray Alpha Delta.
Take your time.
Southwest 21, it looks like you're pretty high. You
I
want to
see
take one
the
right?
reflector. Looks like they're doing some mining down
Yeah,
there.
it
says mines on the sectional as
kind
well.
of got messed up, but we're getting back down. I like the temperature.
Alright, Southwest 21, yeah, you're way too high. So it's going to give you a delay vector to get you down. Flighting 250, and you can just set to maintain 8,000.
Can you repeat the heading?
Southwest 21, left turn, heading 250, maintain 8,000.
Can't see the airport. It's out there.
Heading
There's somewhere.
250, yeah, and altitude
About to go into that
8,000,
conservation
Southwest
area. The Gila Box Riparian National Conservation. There's also Eagle Creek coming down from the
level 340.
so I don't know if you see that, but take a look for it. The scenery here is beautiful.
American 462, Albuquerque, center right in.
Places to land in case you have problems. There's our
Contra
fuel.
8269er, Albuquerque
Yes,
center
back
low,
to the
climate
left,
tank, level
so
410.
pump on. Back to the left. Pump off, fuel pressure is still holding. Very good. 1 hour and 8 minutes to El Paso, down in the West Texas town of El Paso. I fell in love with the Mexican.
American 462, ready contact, 37 miles northeast, the
I
flag
did
staff,
karaoke
you are
in my
level
20s as a
340,
single
cross
gentleman.
haha, and maintain
A lot of
level
friends.
300.
There used to be the guy that ran karaoke called Ricky at the bar, and he used to sing that as his little video at the end of the night. He's a pretty cool guy. But it's kind of sad because this past summer we went back to that pub there, me and my friend, where we used to go, and one of our friends who used to be around the area came up from Virginia.
Southwest 21, turn right,
He
heading
went there
360.
and we thought, oh, it's gonna be like karaoke. It's gonna be like people there.
Southwest 21.
There weren't many people there anymore. It was kind of sad.
Southwest 21,
It's
set
a nice
maintain
pub.
5,000.
But
Send to maintain
yeah,
5,000.
we still sang, but it
Southwest
was different.
2195,
And it wasn't
climb
Ricky
maintain flight level
anymore, so I don't know
280.
what happened to Ricky.
Climb maintain flight level 280, 2195.
Here's that creek, Eagle Creek over here.
Albuquerque, Southwest 4610, 5000.
Lots of mining up here.
Southwest 4610, Albuquerque, center low, climb maintain flight level 390.
Huey. Got some turbulence here.
November 192 Sierra, wind 2607 on
Feeling it a
departure,
little
fly runway heading, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Austria I did the pulling the landing gear fuse out here. And going over that. But actually landing gear thing was still out. How about that? The lights.
Lima Echo Oscar, plan the RNAV Yankee 2 approach from Quebec.
Wow, I didn't know that was out. Good thing I looked. The pump was still on though. So if you pull that, it won't go down, and you can simulate pump failure, and then you hit the little switch over here, and it does it just like real life. It sends them down. That was cool. That was a cool part of the training, honestly, to see stuff like that, you know, and to do it. The pump is hydraulic, electrical driven, but it basically forces it all out there. What's the outside air temperature? You probably should have some heat on, it's like 30 degrees. So
Southwest
basically that it was like
4705,
70.
thanks for your patience, sorry about that.
That's
Cross
30
runway
degrees.
25 right, Foxtrot 9, continue taxi, Echo Tango
35.
Delta to parking.
Alright, we will cross
excuse me.
5 west at Foxtrot 9 and Echo Delta Tango Park.
Affirmative, it's
to
going to
go.
be
So we'll
25
be
right,
down
not
around
25 left.
11:30 real time Eastern
We're going to
Standard
cross
Time.
25 right at Fox, or at, yeah, Fox 9, Echo Delta Tango Southwest.
Yeah, let's get a lot to see how it goes so far. So we fired left out of 25 left, kept underneath the Bravo. And then after that, right about here,
Going around.
get out of the Bravo, started climbing to 9,500. Movement direct ever since, going through military operation.
Extra Alpha, Delta Golf Whiskey, Roger,
So,
fly the public.
El Paso's down there. Let's get updated weather from Sky Vector on El Paso. It wasn't looking good before. Oh, it went minimum VFR. Nice. So, this is what we're looking at here. Gusting to 27, that went down. 4 square miles of visibility. I don't remember what BLDU means. Well, let's check that up. So, VTAR, BLDU. Let's see what that means. Blowing snow or dust or sand. So I think that's
X-ray
dust.
Alpha, Delta Golf Whiskey, just confirm you're on the public.
Blowing dust.
Yes, sir. Flying direct.
Few at 7,000, broken at 14,000, OCAS 20. So it's VFR still, but it's kind of down in the visibility there.
November 192, Sierra to contact altitude.
So we'll see. VFR for this now. That's right in El Paso.
November 192, Sierra, Roger, climb
Right outside of it, which will
200.
be our alternate. It's Kilo Delta November Alpha, Dona Ana County International Jetport, which I think is public, if I remember right. I remember landing there.
So it's
before,
4705, it'll be the right turn on Delta.
yeah,
to
it's open
park.
to the public. So we'll go over there. That's VFR. That's right outside El Paso. That's 250 at 18, 9 square miles visibility. So things are afoot in El Paso. And Fort Bliss is right north of it, too.
November 192, Sierra, turn right, heading 310.
All right. We're heading there regardless.
Lima Echo Oscar, when able to proceed direct Cadet, cross Cadet at 9000, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 2 and approach.
Cross Cadet up 9000.
Really nice scenery here. So, thinking the next thing we'll do in the Arrow.
American 462, contact
Maybe
LA
try to
Center
make it to
126.52.
Again, the airport that's closest to my brother, which is having terrible weather tonight.
KLM 2964,
overcast at
70
800,
Eagle
but
6
it's Grand
arrival,
Prairie
runway
Municipal.
26 transition, Phoenix altimeter
Golf
2984.
Papa Mike. I always saw myself maybe flying out there if I ever owned an aircraft by myself. Maybe with the family if they ever want to get in a plane. My kids are all about it. My wife is not. But that would take.
X-ray Alpha
12
Delta Golf
hours or
Whiskey,
so.
maintain 6000, turn right,
And you have
heading
to watch out
06,
'cause it's
0
under
vectors
Bravo
with a visual approach
from
26.
Dallas. If I come from the south, stay at 3,000 feet. And actually below, it's like 2,500 feet actually. And then get in there from Grand Prairie. They got some storms there in Dallas. Blowing dust. I'm gonna see what that looks like. Let's see. BLDU. I've not seen that on a VTOR ever. On a real one I've seen. It says blowing dust. So, there's one thing to be said about that. And that's this.
Excellent!
We'll see. Call it up, bye.
Put them in the iron.
November 192 Sierra, when able to proceed direct Alamos to the Aura Alpha, Lima Sierra, climb maintain flight level 410.
Execute them.
Bogus. That got cut off. Oh.
November 9, correction, 192 Sierra.
Anyways,
Alpha,
thank
Lima
you for
Sierra.
anyone that's following me out there and watching. We're on our way to El Paso. We're in the deserts of Arizona, and we're about to cross into New Mexico in a little bit. Actually, a couple of minutes. We're about to cross the border. And then, really not much civilization out here. We just left the Safford, Arizona area. I'll just show you the tablet. So that's where we are. We're about halfway to El Paso from Phoenix. And they're saying there's blowing dust and minimum VFR conditions now, which totally changed. We'll update the weather here.
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey,
Yeah,
turn
we got
right
some
heading
storms
100.
So we'll see how bad that gets. You kind of see it in the distance here too. Yeah, I know. It's okay, because we could always do one of these. Did that work? Was that the right command? You know what command I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah. Can't remember my own commands, Nick. This is getting bad. I have so many of them now. Yeah, go ahead, do it. But I already have my deviation for right outside El Paso, which is VFR still, so we did plan just in case.
Possible pilot deviation,
There
advise
you
to
go.
contact Las Vegas approach at, I'll give you the number when you're ready to copy.
Not ready to copy. I'm flying.
4 square miles visibility. It's still illegal. It's blowing dust. So again, never saw that in a METAR before. BLDU. Show you what I mean. 4 square miles, blowing dust, Q up to 7,000, gusting at 27 too, by the way. So that has something to do with it. And it says from 10 p.m.
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, looking for the RNAV
that's the right way.
again, or are you looking for a visual search?
You guys map, please.
Zulu.
Alright, X-ray Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, roger, you can expect
But this
it
is
and
where we're
climb
going to go if we have
7,000.
problems, right here. Dona Ana County
Yeah,
International Check. Or we'll land there if we can't get to El Paso. We'll see. Wind shifts are there too. Had some showers. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. That will probably not be there in real life yet. There's safer places like Dona Ana County International Check. That's what we're looking at as of
X-ray
now.
Alpha Delta Golf Whiskey, turn left heading 040 vectors for the RNAV Yankee 26 approach.
We are on VATSIM and Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. If you want to join us flying, you can be my wingman anytime you want. Best bet is probably.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wing.
Oh, we got a raid going on.
You can be mine.
PH Depot. I can never remember how to pronounce your name, but I remember the name. Thank you so much for the raid, sir. Hope your flight was good tonight. And I'll let you know what we're doing in a second. Enjoy the raid. That's awesome. Thank you so much for raiding.
Center, hello.
For those who don't know, my name's Eric Flight, and I like to fly general aviation. This is my slogan. It's my new slogan. I've been saying it now for about three streams, but thanks so much for the raid. And we're on our way to El Paso, where there's blowing wind and dust. So western. And we are flying through the desert on a plane with no name. But yeah, the Arrow 3, like it, custom livery, 513 Echo Foxtrot. So I'm actually trying to get my complex endorsement in the Arrow 2 right now. I have one more flight, but I haven't been able to fly in like a month because of the booking and weather and that stuff. Yeah, it's a great plane. It's a great plane. Flight. The Just Flight 1 is really good. I tried the Coronado. It doesn't seem to be as good.
2811 Denver Center is closing. Radar service is
Likewise.
terminated. Frequency change is approved. Yep.
Just say we're all closing. Yeah, so I might be there. Is he closing? I haven't seen him leave yet, so we'll stay here for a second. If not, we'll just go there. No, he's still on.
Wind Echo Oscar, wind 2607, runway 21,
we
clear to
are
land.
just flying through the desert to El Paso. There you go. Bradley approach, late. Yep, you gotcha. I'm on the East Coast myself. I'm in Massachusetts. So, oh, it's Denver.
Fly
Okay.
direct to
All right, man. Well, no problem. Thank you so much for the raid.
X-ray Alpha Delta Golf
give you a
Whiskey,
couple
turn right
of good
to direct
views on the
Zurlo,
way
cross
out.
Zurlo at 7,000,
So-
cleared RNAV Yankee 26 approach.
So much aircraft, so little time.
direct.
Make sure you follow PhD. Is it Dippo or Depot? Did I even pronounce that right? Probably not. But I do remember the names. Thank you for your service on Bradley Approach out there. And we'll just enjoy the sights here in the southwest to El Paso. If we, well, either else we're flying right outside of this way. back. So, depot. Okay, gonna get it. Thank you for the raid, my friend. I think I already follow you, but I'm gonna make sure I do because sometimes you follow it and it doesn't show up after a while. So I'll make sure. What we got on there?
Southwest 2195, contact LA Center 126.52.
Make sure we're following here.
Remember this area, I really don't.
Yeah, I'm already following you, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good day. El Paso. We're about 50 minutes out. If you're a Van Halen fan, 51 minutes and 50 seconds out from El Paso. Ground speed of 150 knots, not too shabby. How's the fuel doing? We're gonna switch to the right, so fuel pump on. And switch to the right. Pump off. Fuel pressure good. Alternator charging, oil temp pressure good. Fuel pressure still good. Vacuum's good. RPM's at 2,500. Let me know if you know of anything in the southwest I should be looking at here. If you did want to fly with me, by the way, Microsoft Flight Simulator East server, your best bet's probably to get a Grant County up ahead. Kilo, Sierra, Victor, Charlie, Sierra. So Kilo, Sierra,
Sun Country 8269, when able to
over there. Should be there in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. We have Burrow Peak coming up over here on our left.
Sun Country 8269, Roger, you're fine there.
Things are looking good. All right, man, you have a great night. I'd like to thank Otto, the autopilot, for all his service tonight as well. So let's give him a little shout out of his own.
Automatic.
No, that's fine, man. I get it. I get it. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. There you go. Otto, the autopilot, everybody. All the services
I'll go back
tonight.
to passengers.
Somehow I turned off my beacon because I hit the shortcut button for that. We're good now. Let's flip all the switches to make sure that everything going on here. There we go. Let's look outside. Not that we need to have lights. I like to keep them on. Seems to be working. Well, that's just school for you, man. That's being a teacher, you know. But I usually stay up to about midnight anyways, to be honest with you. It's a full day tomorrow, and then we got vacation next week. Not everyone gets February vacation anymore, so I know there's some places in Massachusetts and Rhode Island that don't. We do still. And we're feeling it. The kids are feeling it too. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I also have a field trip on Thursday. Some of my kids are performing at a local university honors band, so that's an easy day. I just go there, supervise, do work. So yeah, I like my 8 hours once in a while, but I'm usually up to about midnight most nights. I had to do laundry last night, and after this I have to go downstairs and make sure it's decent downstairs. I have a little bit of homework to do if I need to. I gotta plan out lessons for tomorrow, but I'm pretty much planned out already. About 6, yeah. But I do have my nights where I go to bed, like last night I went to bed around, but it crashed the desktop on me, and so I was like, okay. And it took about 15 minutes for myself, then I went right to sleep. So, you know, I catch up on other nights. But if I'm gonna fit in the streaming, sometimes I gotta do things like this. Especially I like the 2-hour flights. Like this is a longer flight, a little bit longer than usual. So it's not bad. So, and we are supposed to play a basketball game tonight with the pep band, but the flu's going around the school, so I had less kids, so I canceled both games. It was like it's just not feasible because we're a small band as it is. So we're supposed to do 2 basketball games this week. I had 4 kids out just in the band. and a couple other kids who couldn't do it due to like sports and stuff. So we try. We just keep trying. And keep trying to grow that band. So that's the toughest thing about being a band teacher right now. It's just that everyone's band numbers have gone down because of COVID. We're still recovering from all that, believe it or not. Anyway, I'm pretty well liked this year. I don't know, like the past 3 years or so, I don't know, the kids have been waking up to what I say. At least I feel it, at least, you know. So, oh, cool. It's a good time. You can have a good time and lay back, you know. Planning on Friday to work them hard in the beginning and then just give them a little free time at the end because it's Valentine's Day. It's the day before vacation. Cool. Some of the most dedicated people are trumpet players. But we played the Providence Bruins game on Saturday, so it's like we haven't done anything. That was another, actually Friday night. So, yep. See, at my school, the hardest thing is staying in it because the schedule stinks and no one wants to do anything about it. So, I used to get blamed for it, and I was like, I'm not going to get blamed for it anymore. I'm not even going to listen to you. I'm just going to do what I have to do and try to give you a band. It's mostly about the kids. I don't care about anyone else. That's the struggles of my job, and I didn't even ask to be the band director at the high school, middle school. They just gave it to me because the numbers were low. The other director. And I grew it, then COVID happened. So. I find being a musician does help flying because you're used to performing, you know what I'm saying? So when the check ride happened, I was nervous, but I think I was less nervous than the typical person taking it because I'm used to putting under performance pressure. I've had 2 kids from my band go to become pilots. One is about to finish up their private, and the other one I haven't heard from in a while, but they were supposed to at Embry-Riddle. So, which I think they still are. I'm not going to be like a stalker and check them out. They went to Embry-Riddle. That's what they said. So, 44 minutes to go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one I told you about. But I had another student that graduated last year that's going to be a pilot. So, yeah, she likes it a lot, honestly. She just contacted me and said, what'd you do to pass the private written? And she's almost there. So, I let her know everything and told her what I did. So. Freshman, yeah, she's a freshman. She was looking at Embry, but it was a little too expensive as of now. She might transfer it later, she might not. I don't know what the process is on that, but she's at a local university, which isn't that bad. The university she's going to isn't bad for flight at all, to be honest with you. I know a lot of pilots that graduated from there for flying. Yeah, exactly. Yep. No, it's BSU. What's up, Stick? What's going on? Thank you for coming on to the stream. You can. Well, it's like me. I went to Berklee College of Music, that expensive music college. But I felt like I had anything I needed there. That's the thing about paying for it. It's like I had a dorm room, and the practice rooms were literally 10 feet, like that way, because I got in a really nice room with my roommate. Getting networking. Still a brother to that kid even today. He lives in San Antonio, so I saw him in Dallas when I went down for my brother's stuff. Him and his family came up, so that was nice of them. And we hit it off every time. Like it's like nothing ever like much passed. But I gotta give him a call pretty soon. I keep meaning to call him. "42 minutes out from El Paso. Lots of desert vegetation, mountains. Out there will be Grant County Airport. Again, if you want to join me on the MSFS weekly server. Well, it's any college is what you make it. Like, if you want the resources, typically those colleges have the resources because they have the money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're paying for. But if you don't take full advantage of it, and it's the same thing, honestly, in the music world of Berklee College of Music. I go play in original rock bands, and like. I want to go touting around. I was at Berklee, but You know, they're like, we find out from other people. They're like, you go to Berkeley, and like, it's what you make it, because there's lots of mess ups there at Berkeley too. It's called people that don't take advantage of everything. And I'm sure it's the same with Embry-Riddle. You know, you gotta apply yourself wherever you go. But I've made my money back plus already, so it's an investment. College is an investment. So if I had to leave the teaching field tomorrow, I could still say that I got my money back plus, even for my graduate work. So, and move on to something else. I don't know what I'd move on to. Not really looking to move out of teaching. It's a pretty good gig, except for the schedule, you know. At least the district I work in. It's the only complaint I have, honestly. And also the culture a little bit. But I've been turning that around in my band at least. So I feel really good about my band. No, not really. Retirement's based on your age and number of years that you taught. So, if they have a whole formula for your retirement. So I could basically retire right now and get a pension, but it's going to be really low. And I have about, if I buy back my 3 years from Rhode Island, that's 3 plus whatever I did in Mass. What's that? I have like 20 or 21 years in. So they take my age into account and the number of years I taught. And then that would be your pension. There's like a whole table. But we also pay into retirement. We pay 11% of our paycheck. And it's a retirement owned by the Mass teachers. So we're different than like other states where it's state run. We run our own pension system. So, which I think is better, because my dad gets my mom's pension for teaching in Rhode Island, and like they keep messing with it and saying, oh, there's no cost of living and this and that this year. And so, whereas with ours, there's usually cost of living, and it's funded by the teachers for the teachers. But, you know. So yeah. I mean, when I started teaching, there was no copay in health insurance. I don't know how that happened, because everything has a copay nowadays. When I first started teaching, the benefits were even better. You know, and I was young, so I didn't really need full out things then, but. Balanced healthcare is so expensive, so I get it, you know. 38.5 minutes out, El Paso, but there's pros and cons to every job. I mean, I have to keep taking courses every 5 years to recertify. So even though I have 2 college degrees, it doesn't matter. I still got to keep taking classes here and there. This summer I'm going to be taking another music course, and then I'm good to recertify for next year. So. It is at first, yeah. Teaching pay coming out of college is low, typically when you first work for the first couple of years. But it gets better as you get, it goes up every year, and it depends on your district too. But in Massachusetts, they tend to pay pretty well, but we're also #1 in the country for education, so that kind of puts a little more value on there. For example, if I move down to Florida, I make about half, and everyone's like, well, cost of living. Well, the whole problem is that if you want an apartment around Orlando and you're a single person, you're still going to pay about $1,200 from what I'm understanding from people that are down there. So, plus you have flood insurance and all that. In Florida, I mean, I like Fort Lauderdale, Florida a lot, so does my wife. But like, if you want to buy a house down there now, you're talking about lots of insurance. They're going to make you install like hurricane windows and this and that. So, but yeah, beginning teacher pay is not really that good, and you kind of sacrifice that over the years until you get to a good stance, you know. But again, it depends on the district, you know what I'm saying? Mine's okay, pays decent, but after a number of years. And then if you get a master's degree, you get a bump, and then you get master's with so many graduate credits after that, you get another bump. And then if you do get your doctorate, or your CAGS, which is like another master's degree, you get a bump in pay. It's not like tons, but it's a bump, you know. But I don't see myself going back for another degree in college. think I'm good. "36.5 minutes out. If anything, I would see myself getting a CFI, doing that on the side, but I'm not really in that frame of mind yet. I want to fly for myself. We're going to come up on those storms here. Let me show you what I mean. So, out of Deming Municipal there. We have a southwest flight above us, 30,000 feet above us. We'll see how bad these storms get. You know, Nick, I'm going to tell you something. This is just my opinion now. After I did my master's and I had my son, he was a very young baby. He started it when he was like, literally like about a couple months old. Once I did the master's, I was like, I can do anything. So I had a full-time job and I did the master's, and it was the most excruciating pain I've ever been through. I averaged about 3 hours of sleep some nights, and it was very stressful. But that's why I did my private after that. I found a way to make some cash, do the private, and it took me a while. But that was my stress relief, to be honest with you. I was like, if I can do that, I can do anything. And that's driven me ever since, along with other things in my life. So, and I tell my coworker, they're pretty much new to the teaching profession. I told them, you do your master's someday, you're gonna feel like you can do anything. If you're working full time doing a master's, you can do anything because you're just so pressed for time. And I might never use what I got my master's in, but I have it, and it's helped me out in other things, understanding things. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing some small side businesses. The problem is I get so occupied and gotta balance out my time. So I'm even thinking about the Etsy store. I'm not sure if I want to keep that going. I might just sell merch on a different platform. So I've had some issues with Etsy lately that I don't like, and they're not being really fair in my eyes. But it is a good place to get people to see your shop that aren't like watching the stream and stuff. So it is what it is, and that's business. And I only risk what I can afford to lose. I haven't lost a lot, you know, because we were battling back. So I might just leave it, see what happens. But I don't know. Been doing a lot more flying on this thing though, with YouTube and stuff, and the people have been following the YouTube channel. So we're getting closer to being able to monetize the Eric Flight YouTube channel, which is cool. And then the one that makes the money still makes me money. So that's what I use for flying. Saving up some money monthly, going on from March on, and keeping that account. Is KE a small airport? Are you talking about El Paso? El Paso is an international airport, it's Class Charlie, so it's kind of big. And then our backup is this, let me show you what I mean. Dona Ana County right there is our backup airport. Getting there. Deming is out there. But El Paso is a bigger airport. They do have an FBO there for services and stuff, so I checked into that. So, and then Fort Bliss is right north of that airport, so it gets interesting. But I'm still talking to Albuquerque Center, or he's being tracked by them, so we're good to go. Into the Charlie. We're 87.6 nautical miles out. This is what we will attempt to do.
Stick the land. In this challenge, the pilot will do his best to avoid certain death by keeping the plane on a good flight path with a constant angle descent lined up to center line. Good. Stick the landing and don't suck.
Don't suck. That's the biggest part. All right, Black Mountain should be right there. Right there, Black Mountain, that's on the sectional. Peak of 5,375 feet. We're at 9,500 almost. Got some nice contrails over here. And it's been scenic. It's not a lot of civilization. Colors are nice out here. I'm using the Google Maps enhancements. That's why it's kind of doing that sometimes, but it's not terrible. And I do appreciate you all watching out there. To give you a nice landing as we get into El Paso. See what happens. I greased the last one, I think. The last stream I did. Not last night. I deleted that one because I was half hour trying to do this one before and crashed the desktop. Everything's been working beautiful like usual tonight. Usually we have no problemos with last night. No issue. That indeed is a darker color mountain right there. We got Deming, New Mexico coming up over here. Along with a smelter over here. That's actually on the section you think we're on. Interesting. And we're gonna fly right near Kilo Delta Mike November. It's class 8. Section right there. Pass over the distance. 163 knot ground speed, not too shabby. It did take about 2 hour total flight time from Phoenix to El Paso, so that seems to be holding pretty true. What's up? Snake Man, thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think we hit the goal, no? Nope, we're at 609. Looking for 610 for our next goal for followers. But I appreciate that. And if you have any questions, just keep asking away. I'll see what I can answer. So here's Deming, New Mexico. You know one place I would like to go in real life in New Mexico? I'd like to go to the Lincoln, New Mexico. They were in Lincoln County Wars and Billy the Kid and stuff. I'd like to go check that area out someday. And if you remember, that was my, if you've been watching me for a long time, that's my inspiration for the Virtual USA Flying Club Wild West event we did. We retraced the steps of Billy the Kid at airports. It's pretty cool, but we'll be doing that again probably in June, but a different theme. And I came up with one. I have to see if we can do it. Last year it was Colorado, and the problem was when we went near Aspen and it was all socked in. It's terrible weather. Storms everywhere. And pretty bad. Deming, New Mexico. It's pretty nice. That seems to be one of the bigger cities we've seen on our flight here. And lots of desert hills and mountains. Oh, excuse me. Airport looks rather vacant, but it's there. Seem to have a turf gravel on our way there. This must be an aircraft out there as well. Number 582, Mike, and that's because he's on ADS-B. Can't really see him in the simulator though, but he's out there, so. Anyway, back in the cockpit. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Anyways, I know sometimes we have little lulls here, but I have one thing for you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Oh, it's one of our new commands.
Is this not why you were here?
Interesting. But it is this day So, you know.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
So let's not mention that it is that day today. All right, 25 minutes out. Let's get our radios ready for El Paso. So, hey, this is 120.0. Alright, we might be able to get a signal from here. We're 70 nautical miles out.
XL, departing runway 22, 2FIXL. RMP approach is available upon request. Check density altitude notices to air missions. Brief and hold short instructions with runway designator and call sign. Use caution Big Army Airfield located 2 miles north of the El Paso report advised on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. El Paso International Airport ATIP information Foxtrot 0251 Zulu. Wind 240 at 21 gusts 27. Visibility 4. Blowing widespread dust. Few clouds at 7,000. Ceiling 14,000 broken. 25,000 overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.0. Altimeter 299er. Expect visual approach runway 22. 2FIXL. Departing runway 22. 2FIXL. RMP approach is available upon request. Check density altitude notices to air mission.
Gotta listen to the winds and
Brief and hold short instructions with runway designator and call sign. Use caution Big Army Airfield located 2 miles north of the El Paso report advised on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. El Paso International Airport ATIP information Foxtrot 0251 Zulu. Wind 240 at 21 gusts 27. Visibility 4. Blowing widespread dust. Few clouds at 7,000. Ceiling 14,000 broken. 25,000 overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.0.
I gotta get that wind again. I can't really understand when they do that.
Expect visual approach runway 22. 2FIXL. Departing runway 22. 2FIXL. RMP approach is available upon request.
I think they said
check density altitude notices to air mission.
That's gonna be tough.
Brief and hold short instructions with runway designator and call sign.
Calculation.
Use caution Big Army Airfield located 2 miles north of the El Paso report advised on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Alright, listen for the winds.
El Paso International Airport ATIP information Foxtrot 0251 Zulu. Wind 240 at 21 gusts 27. Visibility 4.
Alright, so we got some
blowing widespread
good
dust.
winds blowing down there.
Few clouds at
blowing dust.
7,000.
That's going to cut down the visibility.
14,000 broken.
Alright, back to guard.
25,000.
You know what that means. And then I'm going to show you the Sandy app that I use in real life. Crosswind calculations, which is a lot better than looking at a chart here. So they're saying runway 22. Okay. And you got to enter the winds and it tells me the crosswind. 240. Go 27 for gust. 210. Runway 22. Headwind of 26 knots. Crosswind is 6 knots though, so that is within my wheelhouse. It's just it's going to be hard with the winds. But this is an awesome map to get. Again, you can see how fast I did the crosswind component there. And what's that thing called? I can't remember what it's called anymore, but I found it and I didn't want to let it go since. Flight winds. It's on the Google Play Store. So, alright, that's what we're looking at. We have Foxtrot. We'll check as we get closer. We are about 58 nautical miles out from El Paso. And I'll update the weather. Nope, weather is the latest update, so we're good. We do have some weather out there. Expecting 2-2, so they're probably going to give me a right base or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see because Fort Bliss is there too. We'll see what happens. El Paso coming out in the distance, 20 minutes to Wither. Alright, well let's lock this landing down, shall we? You know what that means if you see it. If you have it, this is how we lock it down. Here we go.
From home interface.
And that's how we do it. And we lock down. Jarvis is loaded.
Importing all preferences from home interface. Systems are now fully operational.
Alright, we'll stay on the right tank for now. Looks like we're pretty good. We'll switch to the left before we get to El Paso. We are about 50 nautical miles out, so we're very close. Going over the west Portillo Mountains out here in the distance. And I'm not... Oh, we are... Do you see some dust? Because we're starting to see some storms here. It's a little hazy. We'll see. I've never been in a blowing dust situation in the simulator. Been at low visibility, but... So we'll see what happens. We're going to have to start our descent. Pattern altitude at El Paso should be about 5,000 feet. So start descent, you know, about 30 to 40 nautical miles out. So we're gonna get there pretty soon. What is that little area there? I don't know. We're doing it. Let's look at this weather all around the plane. Definitely got some clouds above us. It does look a little hazy out there. Might even be some rain or something out there. Well, this is getting more interesting. So.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
There you go. Alright, keep an eye out. See what we can do. Again, our backup is to go to deviate to Dona Ana County International Jetport, which is just outside there. And if you look at Sky Vector, still minimum. Oh wait, no, just changed to VFR. That's what I'm saying. It's now saying gusting at 25 9 square miles visibility. So that blowing dust is not there right now, but you never know. It could always change back. And that's why it's kind of hard to. Fort Bliss is still saying blowing dust. So we'll have to see. Overcast 20. So now it looks great. You know what I'm saying? Except for the gusts. We'll see what happens. Alrighty then. Anywho. Start our descent down, I think. We should probably go down 5 without. Well, we do have some high points up there. Let's wait a little longer. It looks like it's hazy though. Looks like there is dust out there. So this is going to be interesting. We shall see. Once again, thank you for all coming out. Appreciate your support. Love you watching the stream. It makes my flights. I'd be simming either way, so that's why I started streaming back in 2020. And I used to think it was foolish back then. I was like, who's going to watch you on Twitch? But it makes it more interesting when you're flying. I use this mostly for practicing and for entertainment. Been simming since 1998, maybe even 97 in a way. Yeah, probably August of 97, now that I think of it. But, it's been a good time. Okay. We're on Albuquerque Center still. Who hasn't really checked in with me? There hasn't been much going on here. We look at Volanta, we'll see the traffic around us. There's not much. There's like nobody. So, I'd like to thank that F-22 Raptor for buzzing me. That was awesome. Looks like that brunt of the storms went a little bit past El Paso. And there he is, Fitted Juan. He was like buzzing me. If you're in chat, man, let us know. But all right, let's get another update on weather here.
El Paso Airport information, Golf 2200.
How do I get the bad sim weather? But obviously not. All right, I guess we gotta follow the flight simulator right now.
Overcast. Temperature 18. 2.10. Altimeter 29.87. ILS runway 22 in use. Landing and departing runway 22. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Yeah, that's not
All aircraft
fighting.
read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Golf. El Paso Airport information, Golf 2200 Zulu. Wind 218 at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 13,900 feet overcast. Temperature 18. 2.10. Altimeter 29.87. ILS runway 22 in use. Landing and departing runway 22.
Runway 22.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Golf.
This is
El
MSFS.
Paso Airport information, Golf 2200 Zulu. Wind 219 at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 13,900 feet overcast. Temperature 18.
No, it's looking better now. But it is very hazy. All right, start our descent down. Copy that down. Back to guard. Last time tonight, probably to use this command. So here we go.
Go on, guard, whip.
We're about 35 nautical miles out. So let's start our descent. Autopilot off.
Yeah.
Back to manifolds about 18. RPM's about 21. We're gonna go down to 5,000. So it's El Paso. Oh, I should have sent Allison out to. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
It's a little dusty. We'll see. Nice colors, nice mountains. A little dusty. And if you just came into the stream, this one's for you. We're towards the end here, so.
Good to be in something from the ground floor. I came too late for that. I know. But lately, I'm getting the feeling that I came in at the end. The best is over.
Best is not over, though, because we're about to do the landing in El Paso, so just know that. Okay, trimming and doing our descent here. airport is that? That might be the El Dorado Estates over there. Or it could be Dona, Anna County. Don't know yet. Not really seeing it. Not real well timed, but we do have real world weather on. Manifold pressure is going to go as we go down. So the air pressure is going to rise, so that's normal. Let's make our way down to about 5,000 feet. If it didn't want, it's flying all around us. Okay, I'm gonna enrich the mixture as we go down up there. What's up? I don't know how to say your name, but Jude but nice to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. If you can tell me how to pronounce your name, I'll do a better job. Welcome to the Airflight broadcast. We're about to land El Paso. So, this is what I'm asking myself right now.
You gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky?
Yeah, Biblical. Thank you for following me on Twitch. And we are right near our backup airport, which would be right to our right over here somewhere. Winds are kicking up a little bit. Trimming down. And that is the El Dorado Estates right there. It's a private airport. We're outside El Paso. See if we get a good landing in El Paso. In the Arrow 3. It's a little dusty here. The sun's shining there. And Albuquerque said I'm going to have to contact them pretty soon, just to make sure they know that I'm gonna land. Because they are basically effectively the tower here, so. Yeah, right. So, Albuquerque Center, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, 2,800 miles to the northwest of El Paso, requesting landing clearance, and we have the current VTOL. He's even on. He is on. 32.8. No. Why do I have it on 134? I don't know. Alright, we're okay still. Just Albuquerque Center. How did that change? No wonder why I didn't hear anything.
Southwest 1469. Would you like 26 or 25 left?
I don't know what happened there. Oh, you know what? It turned off on the radio. That's what happened. Okay. Albuquerque Center, November 513 Echo Foxtrot, 18 nautical miles northwest of El Paso. Requesting landing clearance, and we have the current VTOL.
Last aircraft calling you stepped on me.
Sorry. I took my shot, and I went with it.
Southwest 1469, I try to go clear guard 9 Yankee, runway 26.
got any of that, so we'll see what happens.
Southwest 1657 Albuquerque Center. Your radar contact, climb maintain flight level 300.
When the radio turned up, I
American 463, wind calm right 25, right clear takeoff.
Albuquerque Center, November 513 Echo Foxtrot.
November 513 Echo Foxtrot, Albuquerque Center. Hello, squawk 4231.
Three Echo Foxtrot, and we are 50 nautical miles to the northwest of El Paso. Requesting landing clearance, so we have the current VTOL.
Piper 3 Echo Foxtrot, your radar contact position as recorded. Stand by, I'll get you runway 7.
Roger, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, Fit and Juan is going to be hanging out with us, I guess.
3 Echo Foxtrot, to the left down, runway 25 left.
Left downwind 25 left, arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot. So we have to kind of get in here. And that'd be 26 left now. The updated things when he said 25, so that's where we're going. Alright, so if you look at tablet now,
American 463, your radar contact 3100.
Towards the border.
Maintain flight level 340.
And do a left downwind from 26 left for us, what's 25 left. So it changed. This is the current maps right here though on the tablet. So we know the difference. And it might say 25 left on the simulator. But I guess it changed to 26. Things. Again, that's just
American 3118 Albuquerque Center, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta.
Part of set going down. And hopefully we're gonna do something like this.
Southwest 3118 Albuquerque Center, affirmative, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta.
Try to do something like this.
The FAA and the NTSB took 10 pilots, placed them in simulators, recreated the events that led to this plane falling out of the sky. Do you know how many of them were able to safely land the planes? Not one. Every pilot crashed the aircraft, killed everybody on board. You were the only one who could do it.
There you go.
Great.
Fix that. All right. Left downwind 25 left. I don't know which 25 not 26. They're left out. It's 26 now. That's out the section of the track there. We see some traffic down there. Some people driving off-road. All good. And El Paso is out there, believe it or not. But that's where the electronic feedback comes in handy, because you can kind of line up things better. In the old days, you have to really kind of see that airport first, which we're still going to see. These mountains we're talking about, you gotta be careful. El Paso.
Southwest 4269, wind calm, runway 26, clear land.
Now when we land on 26 left, we will take a turn to the left of the FBO, as you see on the chart here. So something to be told. You don't want to cross the Mexico border, so we're going to stay away from that border and get into the Paso. Should be seeing them pretty soon. Keep descending. Remember this important message from the week landing.
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
So in other words, if I mess up this landing, everyone's gonna know. We're about there. Okay. Rich mixture too as well. Right about there. And assuming that this is about 4,000 feet above sea level, I'm probably going to keep the mixture where it's going to be. So I have to remind myself of that. Yeah, there he is again, everyone. Fitted Mondo, if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, now the airport's right there. There we go. Now we can see that left downwind happening. Sweet. The other airport, Fort Bliss, is right there. So you see that that's very close. Also a lot better now. Fire and rescue over there. A little high. Get it down there. Yeah.
Southwest 3118, Roy 25, right clear for takeoff.
It's back.
Piper 3 Echo Foxtrot, wind 25013, gust 25, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, arrow 3 in function. Got some aircraft at the terminal there, but the FBO's right over here. So that's where we're going after we land. Still a little high, so we're gonna be okay. And it should be about halfway up the wing. So we're left downwind. It's only clear to land, so I don't have to report in the field. Boy, it just got clear down here, which is good to see. Not that high. Alright. Do our FS checklist. Get beam numbers here. Turn his name tag off. And do our best here. Alright. Let's start it down. Some gas, fuel pump on. Turn the two-way track off for a second. Turn off. Alright, turn off. There you go. Okay. So, fullest tank would be the left. Switch to the left. Okay, undercarriage. Give the numbers. We're about there. So, speed looks good. Drop the gear. Green. Good. Mixture. Right there. Prop. Okay. Lap. Up and down. Oh, looking decent. Good. Turn base. I'm going to extend it just a little bit because I know then it'll pass for a while. Okay, turning base. How are we looking? Looking good. Okay, another thing of flaps. And down. And turning flat. Green, double check it. Just trying to do that. Trimming up a little bit. We want to be about 80 in the approach here. So pretty good.
Southwest 3118, Operator Center, radar contact,
Peripheral
climb
vision
level
is
390.
always tough on the simulator. The STOBI tracker helps us a little bit more, but you can see that. In real life, I'd probably get that because it's easier to see it. So, a little hazy. Better be higher than lower. Let's get some more throttle in there. This does tend to...
50, Operator Center, hello, radar contact.
We're not going to do full
390.
flaps because we have those gusts. And actually, we want to be more like 85 probably. So go full throttle for a second.
Seabird 50, climb maintain flight level 390.
Be careful with these. These winds here, these gusts. okay to land long. It's a big runway. Does that say 2.6 or does that say 2.5? I think I got some scenery for this. I don't remember if it's payware. If it does see it's 2.6, but we'll go 2.5. Okay, left wing down, right rudder, center of the nose. That's our crosswind technique. Pulling out the throttle slightly as we get down here. Speed up a little bit. Throttle coming out. Careful though. A little bit more. Yep, that wind's pushing us. That's a tough one. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't the best landing. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Here we go. Up. I bounced again. How can I bounce so many times? Mikey will go around. Yeah, those winds are tough. It's just the winds. Alright, we got it. I'm gonna settle down here. That was better. Alright, we're down. Jesus! That was not good. Alright, we made it.
Piper 3 Echo Foxtrot, turn left when you'll taxi parking via Lima, good day.
Parking on my own via Lima. 3 Echo Foxtrot. Okay. Throttle.
Last aircraft calling pace stepped on the last other aircraft.
That was not easy with those gusts there. And I hate to say I bounced it, but I did. In real life, I don't think it would have been
Southwest
that bad.
1469 appears, or, Southwest 1469, taxi parking via Charlie, good day.
I do have correction on the other one. Clear over here. The ramp's right ahead of us.
Southwest 2684, descend maintain 5000.
Let's go to that checklist. Okay, you can see that. Sorry I had the tablet all up at that point. But alright, after landing, flaps up. Fuel pump off.
JetBlue 27 operator center, hello, descend via the higher one, expect to visual 25 left, Phoenix altimeter 2985.
Time mixture is required. Put a little bit up, excuse me, pitot heat's off. Mixture is required.
Southwest 3181, it appears you're flying southbound, say intention.
And we are good. Yeah, right. So I'm going to taxi straight ahead to the FBO out there. That looks to be Atlantic, so I'll go there. And
Day affirmative, Southwest 3118. It appears you're flying southbound, say intention.
To the FBO, clear on both sides. Good to have that. Oh, that's that F-22 again. All right. To the ramp. Find a place to park this. I'll find out what the scenery is because I also have some scenery here.
Southwest 3118, what are you direct to right now?
We go around this. Yeah, we'll park it.
Southwest 3118, you can fly direct to that. Just heads up, you're supposed to pretty much fly straight out till hitting that point and then you turn northbound.
Careful of the tie downs. We're in right over here somewhere. That's more for jets. So maybe we'll pull it in on one of these tie downs. I'll pull forward here. Okay, we are good. Back to the checklist. Show it to you as well. Turn the Tobii tracker off. Then we'll go take the drone out and see El Paso. ELT, verify silent, avionics off. All lights except beacon off. AC has been, we have no AC. Alright, make sure full lead. That was about 2 hours, which is what they said it would be. I'm planning there. prop to stop. That could be spinning because of the wind. Alright, there we go. Mags off, master off, lights off, parking brake on, and welcome to El Paso. Actually, tablet up here. We hear that F-22 in the background. We seem to be the only ones here. Let me actually taxi this back, actually. Probably slewing it back for taxi. Right about there. Good. So, Atlantic FBO here. Let's see what scenery this is. Let's get a flyby half the time. This is Dominic Design Team. So this is actually paver for El Paso. They have so much scenery that sometimes I lose track of what it is, if it's freeware or payware. Millionaires over there as well. Seems like we got a big VIP approach here for Millionaire. Atlantic is where I went. They have one of those at Bradley, so anyone that came in from PH Depot's stream there, they have one of those at Bradley, where he was doing Bradley approach. Want to check out the terminal and stuff. So we seem to have some, looks like to be cargo, but there's United Express right there. There's our friend, Minute Wando, on stream. Where's the, there's a, oh, this might be Fort Bliss actually. Now that, so that's Fort Bliss over there. You see, that can be very confusing if you haven't studied the charts and stuff. It's like right next door. So that's Fort Bliss Army Base. And then terminals over here. There you go. El Paso. Seem to have some jets here. You know what I never did turn off? The elevation. The follow thing. So that way you don't have any elevation issues. It does that once in a while. It says you crashed. Over here we got United. I always want to say Continental. I'm so used to the early 90s. United Express, Southwest, Delta. This seems to be an awesome scenery. I'll go look inside after. We got an American Eagle flight over here. Pretty cool. Let's see if they modeled over here for the terminal. It looks like they did. So let's go inside. Yeah, I've never been to El Paso International, nor El Paso in general. That's modeled pretty good, huh? Say cheese. Got that El Paso thing. Pretty cool. We got some moving people here and stuff. Yeah. I'm looking and I'm a-liking. Look at that. Gates A1, A4. Big terminal right here. That's a picture. Excuse me. It's oh, there's a downstairs too. We'll go through the floor after. Okay. It's a pretty nice terminal here. Dominic Design. Pretty sweet at El Paso. Glad I bought it. Okay, we're running about 4,000 things of scenery, planes, and everything right now. It's mostly freeware. But, look at that. Ticket counter for American Airlines. So if you fly to El Paso a lot, I do think you should buy the scenery. It's pretty nice. Got Alaska Airlines over there. Southwest. It seems like they're lining up the right airplanes at the gates. Harley Davidson store. No clue what that store is. That's pretty cool. Legionnaire. Legion still around? Can't remember. Oh, maybe they closed down. Anyways, that's El Paso International. What does that sign say? Welcome to El Paso. Elevation 3,958 feet. Home of the Sun Bowl. Very cool. But we're all the way out on the other side with the FBOs. And I guess we're gonna probably call it a night here. But that was a nice little tour of El Paso. Let's see if we can get like downtown El Paso. Which I don't know if there really is a huge downtown. That would be. One this way, other way. Could be this way. Over here. That's what it's looking like, at least. It's right. It's to the west, so. Look for a downtown. Fort Bliss in the distance there. My father's buried at the cemetery, but again, we don't really associate with him. I never have. Never met the guy. He's buried out there at Fort Bliss Cemetery. He did some not so good things, so I don't know if he should be there, but. What's up? Hey, no problem, Snake Man. Is that you? Are you flying the F-22? That was pretty cool. It seems to be somewhat downtown El Paso. And then the Mexican border would be that way, I believe. This might even be it. I don't know if that is or not. Looks like they're, yeah. That might be the Mexican border, because that looks like a customs check right there. Then you have the river here. Look, I'm in Mexico. Look, I'm not. Oh, you got birds too. Wow. What's that thing? Oh, I thought that was a boat. It's like, you're going the wrong way. Alright, well anyways, we're gonna call it a night here from El Paso, Texas. And if you're on Twitch, I'll be rating someone, so please stay tuned to the channel. Remember to push that follow button. We met our goal tonight of 610, so we're going to be going up from there. If you wouldn't mind, also visit my YouTube channel, where I'm streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch at the same time right now. But I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. We're up to 895, I guess, somewhere around there. And I'm going to bid you adieu from El Paso International. I'm parked over somewhere over here on the left. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta be over here. I'm over there. And that's the main terminal over here. But from El Paso, Texas, Eric Flight, wishing you and yours an awesome evening. Again, stay tuned for the raid. And I'll be streaming soon. Vacation next week. I'm going to go to Jersey next week for 2 days. But other than that, I'm going to see about flying for real and also streaming a little bit more. So make sure you follow. That's the best way of knowing that I'm going to be flying. Because I can't really have a schedule due to having kids and a wife and stuff, but I do try to stream often enough, and it's been going really well with the simulator. So, peace out, Eric Flight. Thank you for support. Thank you for your follows. Thank you to PH Depot for the raid, and I will see you soon.